The update I'm talking about is the 0.19.3 update, which made getting powder 10 times easier, made blocks in the mines of Devon respawn, and effectively got rid of dillo mining. Cookies, when this update dropped, were sitting around 7 to 8 mil per, and the main goal of this update was to stop inflation. Dillo mining makes the most money selling to NPC possible in the game, and skilled dillowers can make up to about 80 mil an hour selling to NPC outside of a mining fiesta. And this was by far the best money-making method on Ironman, the next being mining ruby for about 25 mil an hour, and the next being farming for no more than 15 mil an hour. See how nothing even came close to dillo? It was basically required for all Ironman players to get a max mining setup and dillo if they wanted to keep up with the economy. The list of money-making methods on normal profiles was just about endless. Infernal Kudra could make 100 mil an hour, dungeons made good money if you got lucky, so money earned fluctuated, and simply setting up some slime minions and AFKing could get you a hype in a matter of weeks. Even farming Burbus in the Rift when it first came out made 50 mil an hour, and actually running the engines made more insane money. Point being, normal profiles had many ways to make as much money as mining without even touching it, so they didn't. Mining takes a very long time to get into. You need Heart of the Mountain 7 and powder just to be able to use expensive gear effectively, and this is why many normal profiles didn't even bother with it. However, on Ironman, mining took hundreds of hours to max, and it was the only way to be able to afford things in a reasonable amount of time. This brings us to August 23rd, update 0.19.3. This made the change in dillo from energy consumed based on movement to energy consumed based on blocks broken, effectively getting rid of dillo mining. What the admins were trying to do was to stop inflation and deflate the economy. What they did instead was make Ironman borderline unplayable. I went from making 60 mil an hour dillo mining Sapphire to 20 mil an hour mining Ruby. Now this doesn't sound so bad if the economy actually deflated and prices dropped, but they didn't. In fact, since the update, cookies have actually raised a few 100k. Prices in the dark auction haven't changed a single bit. Prices in Shen auction haven't changed. That's not even to mention how price sinks like Slayers and Dungeons obviously remained the same price. Buying a Necron's handle for 100 mil took about 2 hours to mine with Dillo, and now you have to mine Ruby for 5 hours. G-Drag used to take 10 hours to mine 500 mil for, and now it's 25 hours. One bill for G-Drag Bank used to take 20 hours, and now it's 50. You want some money for Slayers? Maybe Recoms or Master Stars. How about starring your Crimson Armor? You see the problem here. Not only has the economy remained the exact same price since the patch, price sinks won't change, and now they just take over twice as long to complete. How is this even possible that the economy hasn't deflated? If Hypixel eliminated making 50 plus mil an hour to NPC, shouldn't that cause deflation? Well, it didn't. And that's due to many reasons. First of all, being slime minions. Slime minions generate coins every day from thin air, much more than Dillo ever did. At least with Dillo, you had to actually work for the coins. Minions are just way too good at making passive money. Another reason why this won't help with deflating the economy is macroers, specifically people that macro farming. When the garden first came out and teleport pads were enabled, the amount of people macroing had never been seen before. So the admins macro checked people like crazy. Now that teleport pads are removed, less people are macroing, sure, but the admins have also drastically scaled back their macro checks. This leads to people getting away with macroing easier. Anyway, all of this is to say that the admins have made making money on Ironman over twice as annoying. So now if you want to actually progress in the game, time to break glass for over twice as long. Last thing I'm going to mention is how the admins are making Ironman less and less appealing every update. Ironman is a growing game mode that went from 7% of the player base to over 20% in the last year. The update I'm referring to now is the one that removed mycelium farms. This makes Kudra 10 times more annoying to get keys for. Maybe 30 times more annoying. How about instead of making the game less fun and more tedious, if you don't like a method of grinding something that you made, you replace it with an equally good method, or make it harder to get into but have the ceiling be just as high. Just a thought. Thanks for watching.